Okay, so I'm banking on sheer hope and sheer love between me and my love of Laura.
I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, but I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay. I battle with depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day. And it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. And a bleed rates me, the sin so grates me, annihilates me. I'm about to break down, searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. I'm a popular monster. Break down, falling into love, now we're falling apart. I'm a popular monster.
Go through with it a couple months and not be afraid.
I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. And what if what's a lie? Tell you everything is fine. Every single fucking day I get closer to the grave. I am terrified, I'm still asleep and I will again. Crush my car just to feel again. Let out race me, integrate me, annihilate me. Cause I'm about to break down, searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. I'm a popular monster. Your God now.
That
successfully erased.
Have to take. I know what I need to do. Just need you to be willing to help so I can get a chance to save myself. Also wanted to let you know that after I got back in and sat down, I calmed my thoughts and started talking to myself like I was having a conversation with you. And it took me until 7:30, and I came in after 2. Okay, so far, not good. She's read the message. She's watched the videos. I don't know what's going on yet. Really, just wish she would say something. Because I honestly ain't gonna do too well here soon.
Yeah, mine was trying to say that I beat her up 4 times and shit. I pushed her, and I pushed her so fucking hard, you know, her fucking head went up against the fucking wall. I didn't mean to do that, but. She didn't call me, and I had to call her.
June 17th, 2020. Devastation has come to my doorstep today, and I've answered the door for the first time in the days since the world ended. I was forced to confront the reality of my situation after the following happened. I see her for the first time after I get out of jail and get her back into my life. We spent 2 amazing days running around and adventuring. Once we got back to the garage, I had a feeling something would go wrong. A week of devastation in progress for us, which also held a rare time of me going for an hour and a half. I'm forced into a mental meltdown, which was and is a major reason for a situation that destroyed all I love. We are arguing, and I decide to put us in a simulated situation where I am offering her an out she wants as long as I am able to do something. The situation, I tell her because she is not trying to help me do something that if I'm able to actually pay attention to how exactly I worded this, put the damn thing into my arm and actually do it without help, that she could go free. If not, we continue our path. One, she knows I am so afraid of needles that I shake holding one. For example, this is a broken one. Two, it's a known fact that I wouldn't put the most precious and priceless thing in my whole world on the table as an option for a shot that I'm not going to do. We both know I can't. I was seeing how we would react under pressure with things that the other wanted on the table. So every time I go to put the needle into my skin, she stops me, asks me why, she stops me. I ask why, give me a reason why I shouldn't. When you'll get something that you want. She replies, because I don't want you to. So we start talking all the while I'm getting the results that I didn't expect. I do it again. This time her friend butts in, and that's where things go bad. You won't do it, you're just going to waste it again. He is challenging me, which is something that is hard for me not to do, because I cannot not go through with a challenge. He walks away into his workbench. She follows shortly. Now this is where my mind starts doing its normal paranoid thing. We're talking, he says that we all know I won't do it loud enough for he knows I'm hearing him and getting mad. So I decide to change up my strategy. She comes back over and sits on the edge of her chair, a look of sadness, love, and hope, which is where the second sign that I wasn't right comes in. I didn't react like I actually should. As I put it to my arm this time, I go slower, more time to gauge her reaction. She stops me halfway and says, put it down for just a second so I can say something. I put it down on the clipboard and put my hands back, giving her a sign that I am wanting her to take it. Take it from me. I ask one last time, give me the reason why, and she, with nothing but true sadness, fear, and actual love in her eyes, behavior, and voice says, because I love you and don't want to lose you. I smile so big and tell her that just gave me the one thing I wanted, and that's where the situation stops. By me putting it down. He walks over as I'm comforting her and starts in on me about wasting drugs and pisses me off. Now with all that information and also this piece of information, she broke off the tip, so it couldn't be a shot now. It can't count. Stated it wouldn't count. It never enters the veins, so it doesn't count. She said earlier that day that it was an easier way and doesn't actually count as one if you drip it in your nose. So to avoid an issue with dude and to get it away from me, I state so it doesn't count if I drip it in my nose. To get the reply, no, it's not a shot unless the needle's in your vein. So it doesn't count against my simulation, which was already over and done with. She had already agreed. I do it to the realization, to the reaction of extreme and utter astonishment on her face, because then she flips the script and started an issue she knew I'd be asked to take a walk, giving her time to leave. So reality of the situation, I was offering her a chance to leave and be happy without me as long as I was able to do the shot. She showed me she actually wanted the same thing I wanted, which was to work together and be more positive. She convinced me to not do it. I didn't, and she broke off the tip, which I now realize is why I even thought about it. We discussed the option of me doing it and agree it don't count to avoid confrontation with dude. I proceed to do it to get it over and done with. She freaks out and states that I did it and that I said it counted, which I didn't. I have to leave and take a walk by force. She leaves the garage as I get back and proceeds to act as if I'm going to chase her, but I told her right before I left I needed to explain something. She says she wasn't going anywhere. I haven't seen her since Sunday and get the final blow today. She doesn't understand that she broke my mentality twice, and that upon seeing her in person again, No matter how long, from now until then, till death, I'm either going to do something rash or I'm going to get her to take it back and utterly destroy her to the point that she gets stuck. On the odd chance she doesn't actually return, if I ever figure out exactly where she is and have someone keep relaying info as I go, I'll catch her off guard and vulnerable and dead. The song lyrics she sent me 10,000 times. 10,000 times I've tried to call you. I know you want to talk. I need to show you how I hurt. So answer me, talk to me. So answer me, where's your sympathy? You pour your salt into my wound and make me feel like I'm to blame. You pour your salt in your wounds, I won't play your games. Obsession, rejection, your final breath is my possession. 10,000 times I've tried to hate you. Forget your petty lies. It's time for me to make you hurt. So answer me, talk to me, where's your empathy? I told you before, your tears don't fall. I've been here before, they crash around me.